Good morning, it's Brenda. Welcome back. Today we're gonna be working with file folders. I saw this idea on Pinterest actually of doing a flip file folder for pockets and stuff, and so I thought I would try my hand at it as well. This is just my one for demonstration purposes. So you have your front flap, your center, and you turn it, and there's a flap here. And each one has pockets. And then on the back, you can have writing space here. You can add extra pockets if you wanted, because it is going to go into your journal. So it would just go in like this, and you would attach it with your 3-hole pamphlet stitch, or you can glue, keep this side, try and figure that out now. You would, if you wanted to have it this way, you could glue 3 sides on this, attach it to your page, and then you would have this, and then you would have your pocket at the top. So that's just a couple of ideas. If you'd like to craft along with me, just grab yourself a file folder, and I just cut some paper here just to try and get everything ready. So grab yourself a file folder, some paper, some embellishments, or just, do your own craft, and just hopefully you'll just stay and hang out with me as we craft. So how's everyone today? Yeah, I'm just gonna get started. I did ink up the file folder itself, but I didn't do the papers. So I'm just gonna quickly do that, and I will give you measurements if you want them, just so that you know. And then if you are going to make one, just pause the video and then you can get it going. I'll just pop those papers there. So when you have your file folder, this is the natural fold. Sorry, this is the natural fold. Oh boy, it's going to be one of those days, sorry. So I put it into my cutter, and I just cut off the edges with the tab. And then on the natural fold side, I folded this, I cut it at just about 3.5. And then in the center here, you're going to want to cut off on either side of your fold line so that you have a space here, and then it doesn't interfere with the folding and when you fold everything up. Okay, and I inked everything. And this third one, I think I'm going to put it, so when you have it cut, I'm going to fold it up to the back of the pocket so that it's back here. And so since I've done that, you see that it's a little overhang there. So I'm gonna quickly cut that off, and I'll just re-ink. So hopefully you can see that. Everything kind of fell apart this morning with my phone and the stand and where it is and stuff. So anyway, so there you have this little space, just still a little bit at the top. I just don't want to have it too much overhang. So there, you see, you have the edge there, and then it kind of tapers in so that there's no interference. and then that'll go back like that. So you'll have your front, you'll have a couple of pockets, you turn it over and you'll have this, and then a pocket. Is that how it is? I apologize. Yeah, just like that, okay. And then it'll be, and then your front. It's just a simple, quick little project, and it's great for your putting in your journals. So when it's folded up, it will be, mine is just about 8 1/4, and the width will be 3 3/4. So the panels, like I just guesstimated how far to go in, but if you wanted to know mine, it's 1, 2, 3 1/2. The first panel is 3 1/2. The second one is 4, and then the third one is about let's see, go to line 1, 2, 3 1/2. So, and then that will give you this. I mean, you can do them any width you want. Like, you decide how much of a flip you want on the back piece. Like you see here, it doesn't quite go to the score line, and then when you fold it over, this one is going right to the edge. But this, if you're going to put it regularly into a journal, will be separate. You see what I mean? Like when you put it on a page. So, all right, how about we just get decorating? I pre-cut some pages to save some time. So I'm just going to add the pages there. I tried to do things ahead of time, just so that we're not sitting here for too long anyway. It's a beautiful sunny day here today. It is getting so hot. Tomorrow is supposed to be 32, so that's just crazy. I don't mind the warmth, but as long as you can breathe. Like, some people have breathing problems and have a really hard time in the heat. Anybody have plans today? Doing anything exciting? My pages, I went, move that, okay, lost. I went all the way down instead of just to underneath the pocket. It's just going to add a little more structure to it. So, and of course, the pages that I had, it's like they're all out of order now, but I didn't mark on them or anything, so I'm just going to add them. They're pretty much the same size except for this center one. So I found a little blending tool and it's already getting chewed up. That's how much they get used. And then of course you have all the little ends that come off. I'll just quickly glue that. I try to get the sides and the corners of the most. It's always irritating when they come up and then you have to redo stuff. It's like, don't want that. So there we go. So I just added that in there, pretty paper. And then this one, can go there. I'm just going to ink as I go for each page, if that's okay. And again, I was probably off screen. I have a tendency to bring stuff close to me when I'm inking or doing all that other stuff. So this is just the other side of the paper. And it's Tim Holtz paper, of course, and well, it's beautiful paper, and I wish he was still making it because I think there are a lot of us, if not all of us, use Tim Holtz paper. It's like, come on, Tim, make more. Okay, oh, that one's too big. There we go. And there's that little groove from the file folder right there. I'll cut the paper when I'm done. Hope you all had a good weekend. Our weekend was really good. We went for our Bible study and lunch at one of the ladies' homes, and her home is an old converted bed and breakfast. It's a 130-year-old home, and it's just lovely. All the original floors on the top floor, and yeah, all the little nooks and crannies in there, and little hidey holes. Lots of work has been done to it. There we go. Just like that. So you see that it comes together so quickly. And I have these two, these are from the same paper. I'm going to add them here. You can write on them. If you wanted to use this as a standalone journal, you can do that as well. That would actually be quite nice, and with all the pockets that you can add to it, you could do so much with it. There we go. I'll just get this done. I think the longest part was when you cut your paper. That takes the longest in deciding how you want to do your file folder. But I do have a few ideas that I'm gonna play around with four different projects using file folders. File folders are so versatile. You can make just about anything and use them for anything. You know, they're sturdy, and they can be made into so many things. I like using them for tags, journaling cards for the backings. You can coffee or tea dye them, use Kool-Aid. I've heard people use Kool-Aid. I've never used Kool-Aid before, but I have used food coloring on them. So, and they take the ink very well. You can use, you know, ink splatter if you just splatter paper. So look how fast that came together, you know, and then you've got that. I had to remember how to fold it. Oh dear. Once I get something on the front, then we'll know. Anyway, just my pockets. I'll just tell you how big mine are. Just about 3 1/4. And then I did cut them at just about 3 1/2. But depending on how much you're going to taper yours will determine the size of your pocket, right? So that one's too long. I think that one goes to the back. Yeah, I had them all situated, and then all the papers fell out. So, but that's just me. That happens. Does it happen to you? You get things together and then you move it and everything falls out. But if you're smart, you're probably smarter than me, you would mark, you know, which page it goes on so that you wouldn't lose track. I didn't do that. I just kind of did this. I did my template one rather quickly this morning just to see if it made sense to do before I cut the paper for this one. So, and it works out nicely. And because it's all the same paper line from the same paper pack, it does all go together. The other one I used just papers that I had on my desk, so there's a kind of, it's a hodgepodge of different papers. All right, so there we go for the constructing of it. So then there's your front. When you open it up, we'll close up these two pockets. Just put glue on either side and then pull it up. And I like to put the glue out so that it's not going into the pocket, because it just takes away the room in your pocket for your tags and stuff. So I'll just put the glue there, glue it up just like so. And then when you turn it, you have your third pocket. We'll open that up. And if you have glue seepage, just wipe it off. It's not a big deal. I have been known to glue papers together and then just separate them. And then there's your back. So let me grab, I'll just use this as an example. So say this is a page in your journal. You can add it here when you're sewing. You can, like I said, leave the one side blank and then glue it down, and then you have it as a flip out, and you can glue 3 sides and have a top pocket. Or you can use it as a standalone journal, right? You can put your journal pages here, add your journal pages here with a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, or sew it down, or you can add your journal here. It doesn't matter which side, it would go in either or side, and then you would have it. So you can do that. Shall we do a bit of decorating? I just pulled out my little Tim Holtz boxes just to see if there's anything that I'd like to use in there this morning. And like the front doesn't need a whole lot. I mean, it's lovely just the way it is. You know, you just, I'm still learning when it comes to collaging and putting things together and making them look coherent, like cohesive, I guess the word would be. You know, so I'm just, I just put stuff together like so. And if it looks good, if I think it looks good, then, you know, put it together. Don't stress. I've been known to stress, and I've been really trying to work on that and not stress and just put stuff together. You know, if you don't like it, add something. Like, I don't know, you know, if it looks like there's not enough there, add some more. add a piece of a doily cheesecloth. Like I just have this wrinkly piece of paper. I'm just going to put it down. If my glue decides to work. It's like more than half full, so I don't know why it decides to. So I'm just going to add it. And there's no rhyme or reason. It's just that little added layer. You can distress your edges with your scissors or an X-Acto knife if that's what you use. I'm just going to add a little butterfly there. And when it's in a journal, you can embellish it after it's inside your journal if that's what you'd like to do as well. It doesn't have to be right now. You can make a whole bunch of these and decide how you're going to decorate them after, you know, like you could put your paper on and then leave them like this, plain. And then when you decide on where they're going to go, then you can put your pretty stuff on there. So these are just random things that I've had on my desk. That's how I did the first one, just to see if it would work. Oh, upside down. So you just pick some stuff, and I'm gonna leave this as a little tuck. You can do that too. It gives you extra spot for goodies. So let's see, it's gonna go that way. So I'm just gonna add a little glue along the bottom, just like that. And then put it here. And then that becomes a tuck spot. Oh, I have this little piece of paper here, so, and this is what it'll be, just a little tuck spot. Just like that. I didn't add anything else to it. I just possibly put a butterfly there. No, kind of blends in too much. All right. I have these little words, Tim Holtz words. And I think I'm going to make that a pocket as well. Just glue the 3 sides and pop it there, and then you can have little things in the pocket. But I'll let them dry before I do anything like that. I'll add things later. You can use Tim Holtz people, like his dolls, if you have those. Use stickers. This is just a sticker. I think I'll do a little collage on that side. You know, there's just whatever you'd like. Whatever looks good to you, you do it. You do you. And this is a sticker, so I'll put this on first. There we go. We'll see how, oh, I wasn't sure if that was going to take me a little while to get off or not. Sometimes they get stuck. So there's that. And then, what else do we have in here? Maybe a little number. Numbers are always good, even though there's numbers there. I'm just going to stick that 25 there. And these are just numbers that I've cut out from the Tim Holtz paper. I didn't want to use the whole sheet as it was, so I cut up the whole entire sheet, took all the numbers, and there you go. It's just a little collage. Something simple. And you can have tags in the pockets. You can have writing paper in the pockets. I'm just having a quick look here at what I have. I have a basket that I just have been putting little things in that to use for different projects or whatever. Sorry, lots of noise happening. Oh, that's just a little too tight. Oh, that's unfortunate. This was given to me, and that's my last name, so she sent that to me. Hotel Clark. I thought I had some tags ready, just sitting here, but excuse me, I don't. So I'm just going to grab a couple things, if you don't mind, just so I can show you. If I have ones that are small enough, of course. All right. This may be too big as well, but you get the idea. You have pocket, pocket, your pocket. They're a little tight right now. Just like that. And then you can, you can do a writing pad if you'd like. You know, like you can add a writing pad up here that goes over the pocket. Let's do that. I'm just gonna grab some of my, couple sheets of my coffee paper here. And my messy paint paper. So I'll just grab a few sheets. Just like so. It doesn't have to be precise, you know, just cut. Just cut this down. Do you have summer plans? We're going to be heading to Kelowna in a couple of days to spend a little bit of time with my sister-in-law, so we are very excited to be doing that. Haven't seen her in person for quite a long time. Oh, I should probably just tear that. So I have 4 sheets here. I just took a couple pieces and folded it in half, and I'm just gonna fold those ends. Just like so, and you can make it like a little waterfall kind of deal where you have it coming up like that. And the next piece. I didn't do very straight cuts, but oops, that's okay. I'm a little shaky today. I'm not sure what's going on there. But there, just like that. And then you have a little waterfall effect. I'm just going to staple them together for now. Just like so. And then that can get added there. So then when you flip it up, you have your pocket, you have a little tuck spot there. So I'm just gonna glue it. I still haven't decided if I'm going to make it into its own journal, like put a signature in this, or I'm going to add it to an actual journal. I think when I get back from our holiday, I will be starting some journals. I'd like to make some travel journals, and there we go. Just do that. And I still have a bit of thread. So let's see what we can do with the thread. Paper. I just cut a little end off of this card, so there's not too much to talk about today. We've had some crazy weather, and now it's finally nice out. There we go. I just tore the edges. So I'm just going to make a quick little cluster to go on the top of it. Get some threads, and threads are always fun to use. You just bunch them up, and I have some Tim Holtz tissue. Just break it off like that. Can you see? Hopefully. Just move that. Goodness. So sorry if you can't, if I was off screen. If I could stop shaking, maybe that would help my situation a little bit here, but my goodness. I'm just gonna go into my numbers here and find a little something to go on the top. There we go. There. Try and pick it up. Just a little. Oops, that one was loose. Just a little cluster. You know, you can add a flower to it, add a jewel to it. You just don't want it to be too bulky. When you turn this, you know, it'll be stuck up kind of deal. So let's glue this one down anyway. This time I was smart and left my glue on the side so that it wouldn't take so long to come down. There we go, just like that. Can add a little butterfly, but you know, the little flats, butterflies, or anything you want there. I do have the one, maybe if I can grab it. This one here that you know, just, or it can just go on the page. I think I'll just pop it on the page. You can stamp on the pages, like on the corners. It's just extra writing space. There. There we go. Just like that. Let's see. Your front, inside, then you're going to turn it over, then you have your pocket, and then you have writing space. But again, you can do whatever you want. You know, it's up to you. You can do side pockets, you can do climbing pockets, you can do a waterfall. You know how I like doing waterfalls. The waterfalls are a lot of fun to do. Like you can put a pocket here, and then we'll just use this as an example, but if you fold it just like that, and you leave a little space here. Then when you attach it, you'll have a pocket, and you'll have a pocket. So you have more room for your ephemera. And if you're going to send something like this out in snail mail, send someone some fun mail, then you can fill it completely. I'm just going to notch out that little piece there, both sides, in there, and then you have it the natural way. So there we go. There's our little file folder, journal, or ephemera holder, insert for your journal, whatever you'd like to call it, whatever you'd like to make it. It's up to you. So I won't keep you much longer. I just wanted to come on and do a little craft, and hopefully you joined me. Tell me what you think of this little project, and do you like file folder projects? I find them so fun, relaxing, easy, you know, and I would like to thank all of you, my subscribers, for being here with me, for enjoying my channel, for subscribing. Thank you and hello to my new subscribers. I am now over 50 subscribers. So I'm going to have a subscriber giveaway. Remember on Friday I mentioned that I have an announcement, and that's the announcement. I'm going to have a giveaway. My first giveaway, you know, it was a small giveaway, but I had 2 winners, so they should be getting their packages very shortly. But I would like to show how much I appreciate you by having a draw for a giveaway. So all you need to do is comment in this video, subscribe, like the video, and that's it. As long as you're a subscriber and you comment and you like it, share it if you like, if you think somebody else would enjoy the content. Like, if you like my content, then please subscribe and share. And when I get back from holidays, which will be, let's put it to, today's the 11th. So on the 21st of July, I will make the draw. I'll put everyone's name into a hat, and Braden will draw a name. So I'm just going to make a note here, because that's the day that we're home. So July 21st, I wrote it down, will be draw day. So I hope you will enter for that. It'll be a good draw. You'll get a good package in the mail. Am I allowed to say that? I think so. But I always enjoy sending happy mail and sharing with others the joy of junk journaling and everything that's all related to that. So I hope you all have a blessed day. I hope it's sunny where you are, and I hope you are able to get out and enjoy. If you're going on holidays, have a great time. I thank you all so much for being here, and we'll see you next time. Have a blessed day. Bye for now.